On the morning of August 5, 2013, passengers boarded a public bus in Ürümqi, the capital of China's Xinjiang region. The streets bustled with activity as commuters went about their daily routines, unaware that their lives were about to change forever. At approximately 11:30 a.m., as the bus traveled along Guangming Road, disaster struck. Without warning, flames erupted inside the vehicle, turning an ordinary commute into a desperate struggle for survival.
Thick black smoke quickly filled the bus, choking passengers as they scrambled to escape. The fire spread rapidly, consuming seats, windows, and metal fixtures. Those trapped inside screamed for help, some smashing windows in a frantic bid to flee. Others overcome by the toxic fumes. Bystanders watched in horror as flames engulfed the bus. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, battling the blaze and pulling victims from the burning wreckage. But for one person, the rescue came too late. They had perished in the fire. At least 6 others were critically injured, suffering from burns and smoke inhalation.
As firefighters extinguished the last of the flames, authorities launched an urgent investigation. What had caused the deadly inferno? Was it an accident, a mechanical failure, or something far more sinister? Initial reports were inconclusive. Witnesses described seeing flames erupt suddenly, suggesting a possible fuel or electrical malfunction. However, given Xinjiang's history of unrest, speculation also arose about potential foul play. Officials did not immediately rule out arson or terrorism, though no group claimed responsibility. As forensic teams combed through the charred remains of the bus, the people of Ürümqi were left shaken, wondering whether this was a tragic accident or a targeted attack.
The Ürümqi bus fire came at a time of heightened tensions in Xinjiang, a region with a history of ethnic unrest and security concerns. Just months earlier, violent clashes had erupted in the province, fueling fears that the fire could have been a deliberate act of terror. However, officials remained tight-lipped about their findings, and no definitive cause was publicly confirmed. In the wake of the tragedy, the government intensified security measures, increasing surveillance and law enforcement presence in public areas. For many, however, the fire was a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities in public transportation safety.
Following the incident, calls for improved bus safety measures grew louder. Public transport authorities in China took steps to enhance fire safety standards, including more rigorous vehicle inspections to prevent mechanical malfunctions, emergency training for bus drivers and conductors to ensure quick response to fires, improved fire suppression systems on board public transport vehicles, stronger security monitoring to detect and prevent potential sabotage or arson. Though the fire was a localized event, it underscored the importance of fire safety in public transit systems worldwide. Passengers demanded safer buses, better emergency procedures, and stricter enforcement of transportation regulations.
For the survivors and the families of the victims, August 4, 2003, remains a date of sorrow and loss. The Ürümqi bus fire was a chilling reminder of how quickly an ordinary day can turn into disaster. Whether due to mechanical failure, human error, or foul play, the fire served as a wake-up call for public transportation safety across China. It's a big reminder, though the flames have long been extinguished, the memory of that fateful morning still lingers. A lesson in vigilance, preparedness, and the need for constant improvements in safety standards.
The Ürümqi bus fire was not just a tragic accident, it was an event that left a city shaken and a nation rethinking safety measures. As commuters continue to rely on public transport every day, the legacy of that disaster remains a solemn reminder that safety must never be taken for granted.